And also from a donation standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and commit to donating $300 to their cause right now, and I encourage you to do the same. I'm going to set up some type of fund over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to set a goal for $3,000 for these two guys right now, and I'm going to set the first 300. So I'll put the link below so that you guys can donate to that as well. All right, welcome to episode 4 of Behind the Gate. Today we've got two incredible individuals with us, Arturo and Gerard with Crossroads, Pathway to Success, Greensboro based. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, my name is Gerard Truesdale. I'm an attorney and cybersecurity consultant. Started the program with my best friend Arturo McKie back in 2009. The purpose of Crossroads is aimed at helping high school males be prepared for life after high school and learn things that they don't typically learn at home or at school. Topics such as financial literacy, business and dining etiquette, college prep, leadership, and more. For the last 15 years, we've been running this program every other Saturday, twice a month, getting engaged with students from all backgrounds and parts of the community and getting them all together to realize and see real life examples of success and get out to the community and also view and experience what Greensboro has to offer.
All right, thank you for sharing that, Gerard. That's an incredible story. Arturo, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. My name is Arturo McKie. I'm a Greensboro native, grew up here in Greensboro. Went to Greensboro Day School, graduated, and followed up with UNC Charlotte with a bachelor's in business management. One of the things that we kind of realized in high school and in college is there's so many people that play a big role in your success. We realized there were people in our lives that without them we would not have had as much success or as quick of a successful path that we did if these people weren't in our lives. So we created Crossroads just to kind of be that vessel. We wanted to kind of be role models in the community for these kids to look at and see a real life example of someone from their community that grew up where they grew up and achieved a level of success. So that was really kind of one of the main drivers of why we wanted to start the program.
We're here at Grandover in Greensboro, North Carolina. So we're going to walk and follow them in a workshop and a walkthrough of the property here, spend some time with them and some other people that have come through their program. And let me tell you guys, I've been following them since they started. I graduated high school with Gerard. What they've done, what I've seen them accomplish is just something that I've really been impressed with, and I've been watching from afar, but I've always enjoyed seeing their success. So I look forward to following them around today and learning more about what they do in their processes.
So glad to have all of you with us today. Marcus and I have been talking about this since July, August at the Wyndham Golf Tournament. We first started talking about doing this and have been planning ever since. We love showing off our property, and we love showing it off to guests that may or may not have been here before. Who has never come in the building before? Raise your hand. Fantastic. That's what we love. But we're a family-owned business here, and it's called Corey Corporation. And we've been in Greensboro since 1952. Fast forward to Grandover. He ended up building 10,000 homes here in Greensboro, neighborhoods all over town. You probably know most of them. All around Four Seasons. He built the mall. He built what was the Holiday Inn, now the Sheraton, Corey Convention Center. And he bought this land from Anheuser-Busch, the beer company. And he bought that property for them and said, one day, I'm going to build my dream. And that is to build a resort hotel and golf community where everybody is welcome. Because in growing up in his formidable days in youth, he was not admitted into the country club. They wouldn't allow him into certain organizations. And he said, well, one day I'm going to build a place where everybody's welcome and everybody can come and enjoy. And that today is Grandover. We celebrated our 20th anniversary 3 years ago, right? So I guess we're 23 this year. It's a 244 guest room hotel with 45,000 square feet of meeting space, 2 championship golf courses, a spa, a world-class restaurant, a beautiful cafe, tennis courts, and it sits on 1,600 acres of land with commercial space and residential space, all for the enjoyment of our guests that both live here and come to be here. Our culinary team, which John leads, has prepared a great meal for you today, and we're going to take that just one step further and talk about, while we're eating, things that are important that I learned, especially for some of you younger adults, that I learned when I was about your age, about manners, about how you eat at a formal setting. And so we've set in our ballroom upstairs that you'll sit at, a formal place setting with lots of forks and spoons and knives. And we're going to talk about how you use those if you find yourself in that situation, which you will. As you grow up and go through an adult life, you'll find yourself in those situations. When I was about your age, I grew up not experiencing that at all. We didn't do that in my house. We had a knife and a fork and a spoon, right? But sometimes you go to nice restaurants or to a banquet, and you'll find that setting, and it's nice to know how to use it, and nothing difficult about it, but it's nice to be exposed to it. So we're going to serve you a 4-course meal, a soup, a salad, an entree, and then a dessert, and let you experience how that happens. Many of you have already probably done that many times, but if you haven't, it'll be a nice exposure. So without further ado,
I hope no one had a big breakfast,
yeah,
because you're going to have a big lunch.
that's right.
So one of the things that's always impressed me when I've been following you guys is how many of your alumni, well, become alumni, but how many of them go on to higher education after high school? Tell me a little bit about that.
So Andrew, since 2009, we've had a 100% college acceptance rate. Over 180 students around the Triad area have gone through the program.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we're happy
100%.
about that. 100%. And this is an example of how, these days, back when we were in school, it was more that 4-year traditional college route or GTCC, but nowadays, some of these students, most of them are looking into going to trade schools, getting involved in...
All right, so Gerard, you mentioned trade schools. I personally think that is something that we have a huge deficiency in our community, and it's just people that are qualified to do trades. And there's a lot of money that can be made there and a lot of opportunities. Like, do you guys... Would you say you promote that more?
Yep, absolutely. When we started the program 15 years ago, things were a little different. We focused more on the traditional 4-year degree, go to college, take out college loans if you need to. Probably the last 6-7 years or so, we've kind of shifted that focus more towards the trades. A lot of our students really don't even know what trades are out there. So we kind of have shifted to more of a focus on plumbing and electricians, and a lot of our alumni have actually graduated and moved on to engineering degrees and kind of follow that direction to kind of figure out what kind of is going to work best for them. Because one of the things we tell them is, college really isn't for everyone. If you have a desire to do something different and work for yourself, especially nowadays, you can kind of really develop that, dive into that a little more. So that is one of our more focused areas now.
Love that. I was watching somebody from Shark Tank, and they were, what should we be telling the youth to get into? And he just hammered engineering
Yep.
As a future for sure.
Yeah, lots of opportunities out there.
All right, so we're here with Xavier, part of the Crossroads family. Ask him a few questions. Xavier, tell us a little bit about what Crossroads has meant to you growing up in the Greensboro area.
Crossroads has really opened up my life. It's given me more career choices. I wanted to be a professional NFL player, but now I know what real estate is. I know how to manage stuff. I know what human resources are. So it's really just given me more knowledge, and it's been a great experience for me in my life.
Awesome. Well, you hit on something that I do for a living, so tell me about your real estate and how you've learned with that. We'll hone in on that for a second.
I've learned that I could resell a house, talk to more people, resell more houses, get more money, and it's really cool in my opinion.
I'll tell you, if you ever want to talk about it, let me know. But real estate's a great way to build generational wealth. And Xavier, we appreciate you spending some time with us, answering a few questions. Happy to be here with you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
My name is Sydney Stone, and I met Gerard in 2009 when I randomly stumbled across the Facebook page for Crossroads Pathways to Success, and I was so impressed with what he was doing, so I asked him to meet me for lunch, and was further impressed with everything they have going on, and so I've actually been a member of the board since 2009. And it has been my extreme pleasure to spend time with all these guys and see how successful everyone in the program that's come through has been in their life. And one of my biggest takeaways spending time with this group of guys is to see their character and how they interact with each other. Never have I ever seen anybody left out, anyone feeling bad, anyone made fun of. These have just been the best groups of guys that have come through every year. And I'm just continually impressed with each and every class. And I'm so excited to see what comes of them and to see where they land in the future.
So Gerard, tell me about some of the folks that have been instrumental in getting you guys started.
Okay, so since 2009, some of the local foundations and organizations that have provided a lot of support for Crossroads have been the Weaver Foundation, the Samala Foundation, the Tannenbaum-Sternberger Foundation, and the Armfield Foundation, and the Greensboro Community Foundation, and local the police department and other individuals that have helped us out over the years. And honestly, without their help, we wouldn't be where we are today. From simple help with our workshops, with growth, with exposure, we owe them a lot of gratitude, a lot of thank yous.
Awesome. Arturo, tell me a little bit about some of the career opportunities that you've seen the folks that have come through y'all's program achieve after their school.
Absolutely. So we've had everything from engineers, we talked about trades before, so engineers, electricians. One of the things that we kind of like to focus on as well are kind of what are your strengths. When they come through the program, we try to set them up with career objectives that's going to match their actual natural strengths that they have. So social media has played a big part in that. We've had people that have started YouTube channels and generate revenue from that. We've had people that will intern with us and join Crossroads, and we compensate them for being a part of our program and coming back to give to the current students. Right now we have a gentleman that's in med school. We've had law school students as well, people who come through the program and attended law school, so it's a wide range. We just try to, again, tell them to focus on what their natural strengths are, and that'll kind of lead them into a career path that they'll enjoy in the future.
Love that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So this was some of the most high-end denim in the world, coming off the oldest looms in the world in Greensboro, North Carolina.
All right, for a spotlight on one of the students in the program, this is KJ Zealous. He's the third generation of his family to come through Crossroads. And just KJ, explain how the program has helped you over the years.
It's helped me in a lot of different ways. Like we have different mentors, different opportunities to do different things, see different things, experience different opportunities that other people don't get to experience on their everyday, regular Saturday. So it's just taking the time out of my Saturday to come out and see what like Crossroads is about. I have enjoyed my time. So we get a lot of different opportunities to experience, meet new people. We're exposed to different genres of things. So.
Perfect. And let me ask you this. How would you say Crossroads has helped you prepare for the future?
I would say it's mind-opening because you have to think about a lot of things when you're going into your future. Because I'm about to graduate, go to college, so there's been a lot of prepping for that and getting ready to go into my next chapter of life, so which will be college. So they've helped a lot with money management, opportunities, scholarships, stuff like that.
When you're in a business that you can have guests come to you and they leave in our case, leave the hotel just a little bit better than the way that they came in. They might come here just to spend the night. They might come here for education. They might come here to relax. They might here to come play golf. Whatever the reason, they might here come see the gallery. But if they leave the property just a little bit better than they came, then we have done our job.
All right, so Gerard, tell us about all the high schools that you are currently in.
So currently we have students from a lot of different high schools around Greensboro: Dudley, Western Guilford, Northwest, Grimsley, Southeast, and Northern Guilford right now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit more about when you're going into these schools. Are you going into the school physically and hosting workshops, or are they coming to you?
So about maybe 1 or 2 times a year, Arturo and I will go and have a meeting with principals at different high schools just to give them an update on our program. At that point in time, we usually get access to speaking with the guidance counselors and potentially students about the program, and from there, just build that camaraderie. So we've done a pretty good job over the last 15 years of staying in touch with schools, understanding the administration, who to contact, and things such as that. You know, we only function twice a month on Saturdays, but in the future, we're looking to do more possibly with middle school students.
Awesome. So let's touch on that. I think the middle school, we're looking as early as 2024 to maybe have some more opportunities there.
Yep, we actually started in early 2000. Before COVID hit, we were kind of getting our feet wet, jumping in middle schools and kind of meeting people and talking to the kids. One of the things that we learned and kind of realized just doing this is the earlier you reach them, the more they actually retain the information. So we kind of figured if we can get them coming in 6th, 7th grade and start teaching them the same things our high schoolers are learning now, by the time they get to high school, it'll kind of be ingrained in them and be more habitual. And that way we can kind of focus and dial in a little bit more in high school and nail down those, again, career objectives and strengths and weaknesses a little bit better. So that's just one of the things that we wanted to start. COVID came and we kind of had to take a break on that, but 2024 we're kind of looking to kick that back in. Yep.
Awesome. Well, let me ask you all one more question here. If you would say that there's one thing from a community standpoint or personally that we can do to support you guys and what you're doing in our community, what would that be? Donations or any specific?
What's your donations always help, but
Yeah.
you know, paramount above that is exposure, letting more people know about our program, referring students to us, helping us just to get more ingrained in the community than we already are.
Yeah, and I would also say, you know, along with exposure, like exposing our students to all kinds of different things is one of the processes we kind of focus on now. Kind of like where we are today, there's so many different types of jobs here that they didn't know about in gift services and accounting and engineering and maintenance, if they did not come today, they may not realize just how many opportunities there are at this one facility here for them to work. So exposure out into the community. If anybody has locations, field trip ideas, we're always kind of looking to get the kids out of the classroom and into the community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so if I'm hearing correctly, and if y'all are watching, if there's anything we can do for them, if you guys know any business owners, anybody in the community where we can bring this incredible group of youth and just teach them and have them learn and just look what life opportunities have in front of them, please reach out to me directly. Would love to connect these two fine gentlemen with you so we can set something like that up. And also from a donation standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and commit to donating $300 to their cause right now, and I encourage you to do the same. I'm going to set up some type of fund over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to set a goal for $3,000 for these two guys right now, and I'm going to set the first 300. So I'll put the link below so that you guys can donate to that as well. Again, guys, so grateful to be out here with you.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
what
you
you
so
guys are
much.
doing for our community,
Thanks so
it really
much,
is
man.
incredible.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Appreciate it. Thank you.